been fantastic. At least if I listen to my doctor, which I should have probably done from the beginning, um, I'm doing well. I asked him, am I cancer free? And he said, yeah, I got it all. Right now, you are. If something happens later down the road, we may have to target some radiation here or there, but right now you're good. And don't pick up your golf clubs yet.
Oh, wow.
Slowly, your rehab. Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. So yeah, that's where I am, feeling fantastic. I learned that for prostate cancer specifically, there's a huge community of folks who are either going through it, who have been through it, know somebody. So the community is strong, and the talk is real, and the subject matter is, it's life. I'm not going to say the other word because it's life. And the day that I got my PET scan, which is designed to show that whether the cancer has spread or not to other parts of your body, and that was negative. That was probably the best day in the house for this whole process. Well, that and the surgery day when everything was taken out of me.
Mm-hmm.
But when we found out that nothing had spread, that it was enclosed, and the doctor's like, okay, I'll just take it out. That was a great day.
You probably had a great dinner afterwards, didn't you?
Dude, no, I can't remember. My eating has not been the same.
Oh.
Because maybe it's just trying to change my diet. I was trying to do that beforehand, to be honest with you. But just trying to eat better things. And now, like, we went over to a friend's house the other day for the big holiday cookout, and I stopped eating because I was full. Now there's the younger Jay, not too long ago, that would have powered through because I have food left on my plate. But no, I'm good, and I'll eat it later, or I'll just drink some water or something, and I'll be fine. Honestly, probably a lot of it is vanity because I've lost a few pounds and I like it, and I don't want to gain them back because television's coming. So
Oh, they're ready for you to come back too.
we're ready for your close-up, Mr.
What has that been like, being away from SportsCenter and having been on air for time?
Oh, it's been great.
Oh.
It's almost been too great. Like, ooh, is this what retirement feels like?
Oh.
This is nice. Yeah, but I miss my people, and I love what I do. So, while it has been great, it has been restful, it has been enjoyable. I'm ready to get back and do some things.
Some things like what?
Like TV, like
Oh,
talk to
okay.
people, talk about the game, do some highlights, and do some interviews, and put on some makeup, wear a nice suit.
You miss the makeup?
Sometimes. I don't know what that says about me, but sometimes, yeah. Sitting in the makeup chair, that's 7 minutes. That's the best. That's the best part of my day. It's 7 minutes in the makeup chair. Get the hair brushed and get all duded up and made up and stuff. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it. I know. I see how you all feel when you go to the spa and get all duded up. Right? I respect it. I love it.
No, I think that's a good segue into self-care. And you mentioned, making some changes to help with like body, but also like, has there been any changes you made to just help your mind along this process?
Yeah, the whole thing has made me slow down a lot.
Mhm.
Recovery is something you can't rush. And if you do rush it, there's a good chance you can do more damage to your body, mind, and soul. So it has made me just slow down, take a breath, appreciate things, look around, and not feel so rushed in the moment. And if I don't get to something today, as my grandfather used to say, tomorrow's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't get it to tomorrow, the next day's coming too. So I've been trying to slow down, take it easy, not be hard-headed, which translates to a lot of good things when you're talking about self-care.
I think it's good that you've had that realization that you do need to slow down and improve your work-life balance, even though you said it yourself that you thought you were doing great at it. It's a great thing that you work for an organization that supports having a healthy work-life balance, especially with especially with the recent development of your life and with ESPN supporting cancer research as a whole, and they put such a huge emphasis on it. With you now being a part of this community, what does that feel like being working for this organization that does support it so much and put such an emphasis on the research?
I mean, doing so many events in the past with the V Foundation and, knowing people that have gone through various cancers, some of them not here anymore. It's one thing to be on that side and to see the support externally,
Mhm.
but to feel it, to have people out of the blue call you or text you to check on you and say, this is the person you need to call for this, and make sure you call that person for that. And if you don't, I'm coming after you. That kind of thing, where like they're talking about me now. Like this is my life and they care about me, my well-being. It's kind of it's a little mind-blowing, to be honest. One, to accept the fact that yeah, you have this thing
Mhm.
or this thing. I don't like to claim I didn't have it. It just happened to be in me and
Okay.
now it's gone. And we're going to pray that it stays gone. But to be in that position and to get all the support and all the love and the people checking on me, make sure you're good. Do not come back to work if you're not good. I don't want to see you. Don't come back. Just make sure you're good. That's a good feeling. That's a fantastic feeling.
Prostate cancer is something that really disproportionately targets African American women. And I'm wondering, was there a special importance for you to increase that visibility as far as that?
That statement that you just made was probably the impetus for me wanting to not keep this to myself. I'm a public figure and I figure things happen for a reason. And I didn't feel like I was supposed to keep this to myself. I was a little hesitant, to be totally honest with you, because I didn't want anyone thinking that I was doing it for me. It was the idea of doing the whole Good Morning America thing was brought to me by some folks here. And I was like, okay, I'll think about it. I don't know. And my wife was like, I think it's a good idea. Because, you know, a lot of women watch Good Morning America. And women says something, the men have to listen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, that's a good idea. You're absolutely right. So then we did it, and Michael Strahan was fantastic. And we had a good conversation. So yeah, it was the opportunity. I saw it as an opportunity to spread awareness and to have a real conversation. Which, and I told the story during the interview of the golf trip that I had with my buddies, and we were just sitting around talking guy stuff. And I decided this is the time that I'm going to tell these guys that of my diagnosis. And it was great. We had the conversation turned from nonsense to four dudes talking about, oh, I got this appointment, I got to do this. Yeah, this is in my family, so I'm working on this, and I got to make sure I do this. And it was one of those type of conversations. And I thought, this is fantastic. This is great. This is great. More men, black men in particular, but more men just need to talk. Just have real talk. And I've had more real talk about stuff that I really don't want to talk about on this podcast, but we can if you want to, about bodily functions and things like that I ever wanted to in my life. But it's been great because you have to, because you get in this thing and you think you're all by yourself, and you're not by a long shot. There are a lot of people who have gone through it, who are going through it, and who will go through it that will benefit from this conversation that you have.
Can we talk a little bit more about the acceptance process a little
Sure,
bit for you?
sure.
And how did the sense of community that you speak so highly of and that you engage with really supported you through the process?
When you have people that you don't know, um, immediately start feeling responsible for you in a way, that's a heck of a feeling. When you go through tryouts for a team and you're not on the team, and then you go look at the list, and then you're all of a sudden you're on the team, and then everybody's best friends. Like immediately, we're on this team, we're about to embark on this thing together. That was the kind of the thing. Once you get into the community, you're in. You could be in for 12 seconds. It's like you've been in for 12 years. You're in. You get this information. I got these folks that you need to talk to. I have friends coming out of the woodwork talking to me. Hey, you'll be all right because I did blah blah blah, and I'll tell you this, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. And my coworker, Hannah Storm and Brian Custer, my two fellow SportsCenter anchors.
Yeah.
Brian had the same procedure that I had many years ago, and Hannah caught her breast cancer early. But having those conversations with them and talking to them about with Hannah, cancer in general, and Brian, prostate cancer specifically, I there was nothing I didn't know. I was armed with the knowledge and the community and friend group and the people that will kick you in the butt if you needed it to, the people that will hug you at the same time if you needed it. So it was just like looking at the list. I'm on the team and you're sucked in and you're on the team, you're there. That's how it was for me.
Yeah, that's great. And so when you accepted it, do you feel like they had a huge influence on you accepting it so you could go further with the procedure
I think
and
so.
beat cancer?
Yeah, what good is avoiding it or not accepting it going to do? I'm just lying to myself. That makes no sense to me. And my grandparents, Rufus and Ola Farrington, would not be happy about that because they would get to it and do it people. So you find something out, you get to it, you do it. You don't sit there, you go handle it. So
Yeah, I like that approach. It takes a lot of courage,
Thank
of
you.
course.
I appreciate that.
No, I was just gonna say that I love that you were straightforward to accepting it. Since you had that community around you, they were able to help influence that decision for you. But a lot of people aren't able to do that. So if you were your grandparents and that support system that you had telling other people, what would you tell them so it clicks with them like, hey, denial is not good. Just accept it right here and right now so you can take the next steps.
Denial is not a river.
Okay.
I do the rest of the song, but there's some words in there I don't want to get into. I would say as best as you can, as quickly as you can, don't feel alone because you're not. Seek out people with similar experiences and, well, let me back up a little bit. Listen to your doctor. Just listen to your doctor. My dad used to tell me when he would go get his annual physical. I mean, I'm not a doctor's son. So whatever the doctor says is what I'm gonna do because that's what the doctor does. So listen to your doctor, and start there. Ask your doctor. Are there people that I could talk to? Are there groups? And chances are your doctor's going to say, "Oh yeah, there are. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this," and you pursue them all. And you'll be surprised how quickly you will find people that are experienced in what you're going through, whatever it is. And you'll find that you're not alone and you don't have time to be sad. It's time to get to work.
Most definitely.
You did mention one of the things that you enjoy doing is playing golf, right?
Yes.
And your doctor has not given you the green light to return to the.
No, and I don't appreciate that.
Well, once you do get the green light, who would you like to play around the golf with? From either, well, give us three people, past or present, real or imagined. What's three people you can't wait to get back with their ease?
Oh man. Okay. If I could choose three people, it's not that difficult. And unfortunately, two of the people are not here anymore. I would choose Lee Elder, because that's my guy, that's my buddy, and I would choose my dad. They're not here anymore. And I would also choose my son, and I would choose him because my daughter will play with me now. And my son's like, oh, play golf. So I would choose him because I would want to suck him into the sport. And we just go out and have a good time. And that would be my force.
I would say this has been a really great conversation, very powerful, very inspiring. We are very thankful to be able to have the opportunity to have talked to you today and been able to, I like what you said earlier, go behind the curtain and actually get a conversation to where you can tell a story that a lot of people don't get to hear. firsthand. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Alana Marable at Norfolk State.
I'm Calandra Carter at Alabama State University.
My name's Sierra Latham from Howard University.
I'm Ricky Lyon from Morgan State University.
I'm Jay Harris from Old Dominion University.
And we thank you so much for tuning in to the Rhoden Fellows podcast.
To learn more about the V Foundation's impact on cancer research, you can visit v.org.